Hi everyone, sorry about that. So for here I chose Young Sheldon, and it is based off The Big Bang Theory, if you haven't seen that show. Again, so right away from the beginning of this video, the mom comes in and tries to let her husband know that her son is seeking the approval of the doctor because he wants to be known as he's very smart, very intelligent, and he likes that. So when the mom hears that that's all he was talking about on the ride home, she was telling the husband that it's not healthy. And as we know, seeking approval of something is you lose yourself because you just want that approval of someone else, indicating that you just seek that approval. I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it again. So from there on, when you hit the 3-minute mark, Sheldon ends up getting mad at the doctor, like telling him, why are we even taking this exam, or test? Why are you running these tests, this study, indicating, based on what emotional intelligence is. And he's saying, I'm already smart, like in his own way saying, I'm already smart. Why do I have to know based on what's emotions? So he lacks that emotional intelligence. He doesn't know how to differentiate the emotions. As you can see, he refers to the pictures based off what the picture is. It doesn't show any interest in it, as in like if the girl was sad or so forth. Like he doesn't know how to sympathize or show that characteristics towards that picture. It doesn't coincide with what the intelligence of emotions is. Then as we go on to roughly, mostly I think it would be like the 3.5 minutes or so, the daughter actually is different. She can show the emotions, and emotional labor there I see is that Missy states everything correctly, and the doctor indicates there and lets her know, like, hey, how are you able to perceive all these things? Like, for your age, you're doing very well. Like, you can catch on to things. And she goes off and says, oh, well, it's because I don't have, a team member or someone at home that I can get these feelings from. And so she has to kind of indicate things on her own, and she doesn't have that. So based on hers, she had to use her expressions in the way that she knows how, because she did it on her own. And she knew the difference of feelings because she knows how to de-enrage them, based on she didn't receive those from family members. And as that goes on continuously, back into the maybe 30 minutes after that, which would be around the 4-minute mark, go ahead, the parents, hearing what she says, look at each other, the parents and the grandmother look at each other and indicate, oh man, like, that's an emotion contagious, as I took part, that they feel guilty that they don't have that same, or they don't show that same affection, emotion to the granddaughter versus they do to the other kids that they talked about. And those were my 4 categories that I actually was able to see in this